I paid my parents $2,600 every month, worked 36-hour shifts as a firefighter, and still came home to find out they had given my room away. Not only that, they signed my name on a $38,000 renovation bill without telling me. And when I asked where I was supposed to sleep, my dad just looked at me and said, "Figure it out. Family grows." That was the moment I realized I wasn't their son. I was their bank. I'm 30 years old, and yeah, I was still living at home. Not because I couldn't afford to move out, but because my job as a firefighter is unpredictable. Long shifts, overnight calls. Sometimes I don't even come home for days. So my parents said, "Stay here, save money." Except I wasn't saving anything. I was paying them $2,600 a month for my childhood bedroom, and I thought that meant something. I thought it meant respect. One morning, after a brutal 36-hour shift, I walk into my room exhausted, and my sister Lauren is standing there holding paint samples like she's on a makeover show. She smiles and says, "We're turning this into a nursery." I blink, still half asleep. What? She keeps talking, colors, designs, baby themes, like I don't exist. So I ask the only question that matters: where am I supposed to sleep? She laughs. "You'll figure it out." I look at my dad. He shrugs. Family grows. That's it. That's my eviction notice. Something inside me just clicked. Not anger, not yelling, just clarity. I said, "All right," packed my bag, and walked out. No drama, no fight, just done. The next morning, I get a call. "Hi, this is Jason from Northridge Renovations. We're here to start the work, and we just need to confirm. Who's paying the $38,000? My stomach drops. "What contract?" He pauses. "It's under your name, my email, my phone number, my signature, everything. Forged." Then I checked my bank. $9,500 charge attempt declined. That's when it hit me. They didn't just take my room, they tried to take everything. I drove straight back, walked in, and said it loud enough for everyone to hear. "You used my name on a $38,000 contract." My mom smiled like it was nothing. "Oh, sweetheart, you're overreacting." Overreacting? I looked at her and said, "That's fraud." She actually said, "It's not fraud, you're family." That's when I realized, in their world, my money wasn't mine. So I stepped outside, looked at the contractor, and said clearly, "I did not sign anything. Those signatures are fake. I am not paying." Silence. My dad yelled from behind me, "Not a cent." I didn't even turn around. I said, "Exactly." Right there on the porch, I opened my phone and canceled the rent transfer. Just like that. Done. My mom panicked. "Jack, we have plans." I looked at her and said, "You already spent it, didn't you?" Silence. That was my answer. That same week, I moved into a small apartment. Nothing fancy, old carpet, weird smell, but it was mine. For the first time in my life, I had a door that no one could take from me. People ask me sometimes, "Do you regret it? Cutting them off during her pregnancy?" And I always think about that moment. My sister standing in my room already living my life like it belonged to her, and my dad shrugging like I didn't matter. And the truth is, I run into burning buildings for strangers, but I finally learned you don't have to keep saving people who were the ones setting you on fire. If you've ever felt used by the people who were supposed to protect you, you're not alone. And sometimes walking away isn't selfish, it's survival. Subscribe if you want more real stories like this.